This is the end of weather outlook for Saturday, April 22nd. This is Apex. We are looking relatively quiet today. However, we are in the middle of a cold snap. While we do have potential for some severe weather late next week, well, late this week. These are the temperatures today at noon. As you can see, widespread 56 in north central Texas area, even some areas reaching 59 and even to the mid 60s. Again, we are still in a cold snap for today. This is the radar as of 11:30. As you can see, some spotty showers are trying to develop, but won't last that long. Let's take a look at a watch and warning map. Relatively quiet for this time of the year. Now this is the day 1 outlook. Standard slight risk for our southeast U.S. friends. And this is our day 2 outlook for tomorrow. Only a marginal risk for portions of Georgia and South Carolina, and that risk goes into eastern portions of North Carolina and South Carolina for day 3. Now this is day 6. Now I've been looking at models, and if all of these models were to verify, this could be a very big potential for a severe weather event, with all modes of severe weather appearing possible. You can see there are only 15% areas for where we anticipate the greater risk of severe weather. However, 30% areas may be warranted in later outlooks. As you can see, maximized over portions of central Kansas and Oklahoma. So we go into day 7, that shifts more southeasterly, and now extending into extreme north Texas, into Arkansas, and even Missouri. This is the rainfall outlook for the next 7 days, 1 to 2 inches in north central Texas. Now this is the GFS. This is the 60 run valid as of 1 o'clock tomorrow. As you can see, a negatively tilted trough. You can see it troughing in the southeast U.S. While we have a surface low residing over Georgia, that bringing potential for some heavy rain while we stay dry. Now this is Wednesday. This is our at least our next chance for maybe even a spotty shower or two. As you can see, it's surface low over right over, just getting ready to enter Illinois, it seems, but we won't get any of that. We'll just see a spotty shower or two. It's not even worth mentioning. Now this is Thursday, and this is the big severe weather day that we're kind of planning and talking about. Now if this were to verify, we have a negatively tilted trough over the Four Corners region. A surface low approaching Texas from New Mexico. Now this is Friday. You can see still troughing over the Four Corners region, and we still have that surface low coming into Texas. Now I want to take a look at one of the instability parameters here. This is the surface-based CAPE, valid as of 7 o'clock Friday, April 28th. As you can see, highest instability parameters are way over 4,000 joules per kilogram, which is not a good sign when we're forecasting severe weather events, which are usually 6 to 7 days out. But there are still some uncertainties, so this is really, we can only take this with a grain of salt. I want to just briefly look at the sounding here. The significant tornado parameter peaks out near a 2. Not really that great directional shear here, but the possible hazard type lists as a possible tornado risk, with CAPE exceeding 5,000 joules per kilogram. Again, this is only 6 to 7 days out. We can only take this with a grain of salt. And this is the temperatures for the next 7 days. Again, we're still in a cold snap. We are still in a cold snap for today, but we quickly shoot back up to the high 70s into the high 80s for this coming week. Cold snaps usually don't last that long. We're approaching May now. This is it for the end of weather outlook. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great evening.